sheriff's candidates. How would you encourage the county to support the sheriff's department in obtaining certified trained officers? And once you get them, how are you going to get them to stay? And let's start with Mr. Williams, please. This time.
What I had done, I got the commission to increase the starting pay. Now, each 10 years or thereabout, they have a salary step. And what I try to encourage the commissioners to do is to have a starting salary for a non-certified officer, have a 5% for a certified officer, and give a 5% for the first 3 years to try to give them a incentive to stay. And then that would allow us to get up with the surrounding counties about where their salaries is for people that need count, because people where the individual deputies are leaving, going to these different organizations. They won't be leaving go for a salary increase. They might be leaving to go for a better benefit, but they won't be leaving to go for a salary increase. So this is something that I have done over the years and still have not been accomplished. When Catherine Williams was there, the former HR person, we did have a high salary for non-employees and a high salary for a certified officer. But we did not have any incentive beyond that. So I encourage the county commissioners and the county manager to look at our salary scale and see if they can come up with work with us and come up with a plan that will allow us to keep the long-term officers. But we do have some dedicated officers. This week we are having an officer retire on medical reason they have 18 plus years right here in Warren County. So we have officers that have over 10 years. So we do have some officers that are a resident of the county that which I have hired, which is dedicated to the county, and they have chosen to stay and work out. What I encourage them to do is to take about $50 a month and put into your 401k with a direct deposit, and that has worked well.
Mr. Askew.
I'm glad you touched on training. Sheriff, if you get a chance, take a class. It's called Police Law Institute. That teaches about Sixth Amendment rights. When he was talking about the situation where it was interrupted with me trying to get those drugs off the road, that gentleman called me, and if he calls me, then he's waived his Sixth Amendment rights. Sixth Amendment rights apply after a person is arrested, that police should not have contact with them unless they call. He was not removed from the jail, was not in my police cruiser or anything. It's another smoke screen by Sheriff Williams. It is leadership you can trust. I took that 80-hour class to learn how to get drugs off the road. It was stopped, and every complaint that was made was unsubstantiated because one thing, we have GPS on the camera. It shows that I was within my jurisdiction. Two, you can't put a prisoner under your arm and smuggle them out of a jail. If you can, then we need new jail staff. I had permission to be with the inmate. I called him about using the inmate outside of it, and he said that he wouldn't, and about the process to do that, which he's correct about that. But I did not use him outside. That's when I used him on the phone. I asked for 15 minutes and had the detective come in there and take him. When I did not take him out, his Sixth Amendment rights allowed him to contact me. I knew this because I'm Police Law Institute certified by Salemburg. If I take office, every officer, every deputy sheriff there will take it so that you don't have, like, the head of a department not understanding Sixth Amendment rights, evidently. So I'll have each one of my officers take that as an assigned course. Thank you.
Mr. Suggs.
I want to say this first. I've been chief in Wilson right at 5 years now. And yes, I don't have a 5 officers, but I also have 5 part-time guys. Since I've been there, I had 1 leave. My guys make pretty decent money. I mean, we within line with everybody else. And that's the one thing you got to do, is make sure that your pay is competitive with everybody else in the area. But the biggest thing is, and I think most of you will understand what I'm fixing to say, is most people, even if they could go somewhere else and make $1,000 a year more, if the working condition and the people they work for is good, exceptional, where they enjoy getting up, going to work in the morning instead of dreading to go to work, okay? And they feel like they're being treated right, they feel like they're getting the schools that they need, and of course they're happy, okay? They're gonna stay, they're not gonna run off to another county for another $1,000 or even $2,000 a year. You take $2,000 a year and break it down into the weekly pay, you ain't got squat, okay? So a man that's happy, okay, and treated well, and treated fair, if for some reason or other he needs a day off, he feels comfortable asking for it, knowing he's gonna get it because he needs it, he's gonna stick with you, he's gonna look for you. If you be fair to them, you be loyal to them, you be, courteous to them, and you treat them like human beings, like you want to be treated, they will return it to you. They will give you respect and work hard for you. But you've got to earn that from them. They're not going to give it to you. It has to be earned. And that's where I want, and that's where I'll start, is making sure that the officers are treated right, the guys are happy, and we have good people in the right places in the department to make that happen and get them schooled, get the schools they want, and it's become a team that works together instead of some being unhappy, some being happy. That don't work. You just build animosity in the department.
Thank you.